Sziasztok, hello! Sziasztok, srácok, és lányok, itt lennék egy újabb videóban. Nem más nincsen, mint a Back to the Future the Game-el, azaz a visszajövőbe a játékkal játszunk. Aki nem tudná, ez egy filmből készült, ez annak a folytatása, mondhatni. Igazából képregények alapján készülhetett, mondhatni. Telltale Games csinálta, sajnos ma már nincsenek. Ugye elég jó kis játék. Viszont ma most ezt fogjuk kijátszani, az összes részét. Be is elítottam magyarba. És ezt a játékból. Oké, új játék. A Telltale Games.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hogy mit mondunk, és így kell megfejteni a puzzle részét, mondhatni a játéknak. Tudjuk, hol a kocsi?
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it in some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Jaj, ne.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Na hát jó, VSD-re kell menni. Na hát és ugye annyi a játék, nem tudná. Ő itt a főszereplő, Marty. A filmben főszereplő. Michael J. Fox játszott a filmben. Szerintem hangos a játék, szóval picit lejjebb leszek belőle. Így. Segítségnek nem kell. Jó, de egyes előtt nézzük. Jó. Nem tudom, felére veszünk. Jó, az effektek ez is. Ez vissza, de... Az legyen legalább levonul. Jó, mehetünk így. Szerintem így jó lesz. Oké. És ő, Dr. Emmett Brown, Dokinak hívjuk.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Igazából nem fog beszélni, hogyha beszéd van. Párbeszéd van. A tutoriállal együtt ez a videót, nem tudom, 30 esre gondolom. A tutoriált kiveszem belőle, szóval a tutoriál után 30 percet játszok még. És hát igen,
the thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Jó.
Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Hát jó.
Doc, what is it?
Pontosan ezt
I've made a horrible mistake.
Milyen hibát követtél? Mondd el. Kérlek, mondd el. Hát milyen mondd el.
Doc!
Ki?
No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Jó. Ez a törés ott a izben.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Hát jó. Tutorial. 10 percre gondoltam, de 8 és fél lett belőle. Mondjuk 8 és fél lett, igazából 8 perc, 16 másodperc. Most kezdődik az első epizód. A zene még mindig hangos. Készek vissza belőle. Nagyon sajnálom, ha... Nagyon sajnálom, ha... Aztán nem animálták meg. Tensz lélát. Jó, majd a régi szépek. Nem tudom, hogy ti hogy vettek vele, hogy láttátok a visszajövő filmet. A kedvenc filmem. Mondhatni kedvenc filmem. Aztán a Marvel film.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Na. Hát bár amúgy még most is van. Van benne kis tutorja, de mindegy, hagyjuk.
Hey, Dad.
Mit válasszunk? A Biff az a csávó, aki amúgy egy rossz ember. Rossz fej csávó, minket nem szeretem úgy, minket utál. Ez az apánk, George McFly. Mi meg itt vagyunk, ugye? Mindegy, válasszunk. Nagyon
I'm
doki.
telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Az erősítő.
Let's make some noise.
A jó öreg erősítő. Most ugye 40 percig megyek akkor el. És utána abba hagyom. Nem tudok eljönni? Nem. Nézzük az erősítőt meg
It took me
akkor.
forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Most nagyon adja a játék a izét, hogy
Doc built this
nézzük
model
meg
at
ezt.
downtown Hill
Tutorial.
Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Na jó. Ügyes vagy, haver. Nézzük meg akkor inkább az anyagéket most.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Jöttem volna beszélni George-al, hogy...
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Nagyon jó.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Oké, köszönöm szépen. Tárgylista.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Tudod ki? Aki... Na. Még több óra. Meg az órákat.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Kutyaetető.
Hey, let me... Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh,
Úgyhogy
sure.
köszönöm.
Sorry, Marty.
Nagyon jó.
A
Akvárium.
fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc.
Nagyon jó. Na, menjünk hátra, és valószínűleg meg kéne szerezni ezeket a cuccot Bifftől, de egybe azt inkább Georgian. Hát ha ad nekünk valamit, vagy mond nekünk valamit. Akkor ezt kérdük, nézzük meg a többi választ is. Szerintem, hogyha erre nyomok, akkor szerintem nem fog ránk szólni többet George.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Mindegy.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
Még
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Most nem szól ránk, akkor...
Hey, I want to try something.
Akkor most el tudok, hogy tudom. Hát nem nagyon vettem el tőle. Ez meg az zenegépet, ugyanis oda is ide akart jönni hozzám. Főtér modellje.
Seems kinda empty without the courthouse.
Hát jó.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
A zenegépet.
Wait, I got one.
Akkor az utolsó dologra maradtunk, ami beleszólt. Ez.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Hogy a gyerekek már megölték a rakendot. Szóval mondom, akkor rakenderozni fog. Ugye ez volt a filmben is. Bajok lesznek itt,
Now watch me
bajok
blow the
lesznek.
lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Szép volt.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Vagy az? Ez az időgép, vannak nem tudnám, de nem láttatok az elején. Ez az időgép. Oké, be tudok szállni? ez a kedvenc autóm is a DeLorean.
Doc?
Szívem pontosan. Tele van iszlégőkhez még ez a játék. Megint csak úgy, mint a filmből.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Mert a modok jó volt benne, haver. Történt velem, hogy valami baj. Egy cipő.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Meg tudjuk kapcsolni?
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Mikor keres?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please, take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Mit csináljuk? Diffusion, a góza ott van.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Szóval, ez a cipőt. A kutyák azok ugye mindig azt mondják, hogy nekik nem tudom mennyivel sokkal jobb a izéjük, szaglásuk. Nem tudnám mondjuk velem megszagoltatni a cipőt.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Nem így kell beszélni, így. Ezt kezdtem a tárlistában. Csinálják azt, amit a tutója mond, tárgyvizsgálat.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Jaj.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Okay.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah! What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Mondom, elő kell venni a cipőt, vagy a diktafont. Tényleg a diktafonnal, nézzük meg. Csak ott van a keverem. Van valami az előbb? Mindegy. Biztos, hogy kedvét szagoltassuk meg a másikat is vele. Vagy arra, mit reagál.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
No.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Szerintem ez a jó. A diktafon.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Nem kellene jönni ebbe? Italboltba?
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Ez a nő szerintetek fontos? Nem tudom. Lehet, hogy fontos. Nem tudok eljönni? Hát nem. Kuka.
A1 liquor. I like the new bars Mr. Figgins put on the windows. Very secure.
És ebbe, szerintem ez egy játékterem, nem? Igen, játék.
Starbase Zero. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Hát tudom menni?
I guess there's time for a quick game. Okay, now I'm ready.
Jó. Erre gondolom, akkor első elő. Na de jó, ez az egy darab ki van dolgozva. Többi nincs. Térképek közül, de látod? Hogy tényleg, többi ezzel nem tud dolgozni. Na. Na, ennyi.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Várjál. Nem vagyok
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Kedves a nő. Na.
Hey, Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker. State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Gondolom nem ez a jó válasz.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
A cipő miatt jöttünk akkor, szóval... Csak nem a diktafont kellene elmutatni. Nézzük!
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Na, az ugyanaz a cipő. Na, mit nézel? Nem nézzé, haver. Baj. Hé, beengedett. A nőci.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
És felmegyünk hozzá? Gondolom én felmegyünk akkor. Van 11 perc.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Minden tény? Az is, tudom mi a tény. Az is tény, hogy te öreg
Have
vagy.
a seat, Sonny.
Mármint hogy? 10 perc. Ez 10 percet meg tudom megoldani ezt a puzzle-t.
You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
De szép az a ház, de szép! Újságok. Hát így eltört is, mit tudom, fog, biztos. Cukorka.
The candy looks older than I am.
Harmadik néző a
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Hát jó, én is úgy emlékszem.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Ezek a képek. Ez egy orosznak, ez egy dino. Valamilyen láda? Olyan, mint a Far Cry 6-ból a láda. Far Cry. Ja, ez írógép, bocsánat.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
Hajtó.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Szóval akkor ezzel most gondolom arra akart utalni, hogy ezeket nézzük meg, ugyanis az újság, ha újságíró volt, akkor az újság.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Akkor nem tudjuk meg. Nézzük egy
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Tudja a nevüket.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Mikor vesztett el a
Remember
tipét?
when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley,
Az jó.
you'll find it in my stacks.
Hogy 100 éve.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
De jó, de kedves vagy, ez a nő. Imádom.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Stricklandnek a kedvenc szereplőim.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Nagyon jó láttam úgy, hogy mész az utcán, és akkor egy nő így kiüvölt neked, hogy nehogy eldobjad azt a zsebkendőt. Földön dobja.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Most nekem mire is jó, hogy elmegy? Akkor talán hozzá tudok nyúlni a újságokhoz, nézzük csak. Talán? Igen.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Ezt pont mi csináltuk.
Brown mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Jó, akarom én is tudni.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Kérdeznem kell a nőcitől. Gyere már akkor vissza. Haver.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly. Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
De ezt, hogyha már lejár az idő, akkor is végignézem ezt a részt.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Azt mondom, a végén vagyunk ennek a résznek.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Mikor volt az év? Mondd
I
már!
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was
Nyilván,
quite a
ezt el kéne menni
reporter
neki.
back in the day.
Tették újra?
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the
Azt
day
mondja,
after
kérem,
the
most ki lehet menni,
speakeasy burned down.
Hol lehet? Nézzük meg akkor.
Don't let me keep you from your business. Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But-
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Nem mehetek ki? Mert ha a díjakat nem tudom megnézni, hogy mikor nyerte.
I didn't even know they gave out trophies for best litter columnist.
Hát nem nagyon. Akkor...
I told you not to touch those! There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Cukorkám valami.
The candy looks older than I am.
1900.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Cipőjét kéne megnézni újra, vagy mit?
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
Akkor... Jó, most nem tudom már tőle kérdezni?
Miss Strickland? Don't let me keep you from your business. Nah. I don't want to record them right now.
Mindegy, akkor menjünk még egyszer erre. A radiátorra.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Honnan átlépni? Újságnak megint.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall's shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Akkor ide be kéne jönni.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Pont ez a lény. Igen. Ott van, 1932. februárjában lett újraépítve.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ugye angolban a date és a date az ugyanaz, és a date az angolban a dátum is, meg a date az franciási szó.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Ez a vicc. Szerintem akkor most hát meg kell tudnunk. Kell tudnunk ezt.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Milyen jó kis ruhát szereztünk magunknak. Sörös üveg.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Inkább most abban. Köszönöm, aki itt volt velem. Én tolmácsoltam.